For the Whiners and Naysayers. October 6, 2020 by Anna von Reitz. I occasionally get letters or emails, especially from ex-service members who are poo-pooing my information and who continue claiming that there is only one constitution long after we have proven otherwise and have in fact delivered all the information necessary to find and read four different constitutions issued in 1787, 1789, 1790 and 1868. These men are obnoxious and useless to our cause because they are in denial. The facts run counter to their indoctrination. It's not like what Mrs. Smith taught them in 8th grade U.S. history, and by golly, they aren't going to bother themselves to investigate or think of anything beyond that starting point. In retrospect, if they ever get to retrospect, they will realize that what Mrs. Smith told them was true, but incomplete, and that sin by omission left them with the wrong impression and led them to make wrong assumptions about what has gone on in this country and what our true history is. As for me, I find myself replying repeatedly to these semi-somnolent types, who pretend that I have made claims and then failed to back them up, so here is my reply to one of them, for all of them. Blank, insert name, just give up and stop pretending that I have not given you the documents. I have given you the names and dates of the documents and told you where you can procure your own copies. I don't owe it to you or anyone else to go out and obtain copies and send them to you. You are a big boy and you can find your way to a bookstore and a library all by yourself. Then, it is up to you to read, and begin to ask questions about what you read, as other more acute readers all over this country are already doing. Here's a recent example from one of my readers, a woman who is engaged in precisely the same task you need to do. She wrote, I have noticed in several places in the Constitution where the word citizen was spelled with a capital C, such as in Article 1, Section 2. No person shall be a representative who shall not have attained to the age of 25 years, and been 7 years a citizen of the United States, Section 3. No person shall be a senator who shall not have attained to the age of 30 years, and been 9 years a citizen of the United States. So, it goes through to Article 7 of the Constitution of the United States. Then we have the Bill of Rights. Article 11, against one of the United States by citizens of another state, or by citizens or subject of any foreign state. Then we come to Article 14, Section 1. All persons born or naturalized in the United States, and subject to the jurisdiction thereof, are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. From this point on, the word citizen is spelled with a small c. This is the kind of close reading that is necessary, and once you have noticed things like this, you need to learn the difference between a capital C, citizen, and a small c, citizen, and many other things, too. You need to think about what you are seeing and figure it out, like a puzzle. You can do this for yourself by reading law and history and the treaties that preceded the constitutions, or you can take my word for it, and I could care less which path you choose. But you can jolly well stop pretending that I haven't delivered. I have given you far more to start with than anyone ever gave me. Thank you, very much. I feel very confident that our team has ferreted out the main points and the substantial evidence and facts, and those crucial elements are firmly established and self-evident in the public records, without any recourse to secret archives or arcane knowledge. Our history is hidden in plain sight, there for everyone to read for her or himself. I also feel confident that though we may have gotten some small things wrong, we've got the big story nailed down tight. There are four constitutions, one of them in 1868, faking it as a corporate charter, in evidence, and since 1937, there is also a Declaration of Interdependence of the Governments in the United States. These documents tell the tale, if you take the time to read and think about them and place them in their historical context, far better than I can. I encourage everyone to obtain their own copies, and dust off their spectacles. 1. The Constitution for the United States of America, 1797. 2. The Constitution of the United States of America, 1789. 3. The Constitution of the United States, 1790. 4. The Constitution of the United States of America, Incorporated, 1868. 5. The Declaration of Interdependence of the Governments in the United States, 1937. Don't think that you will be able to rightly interpret things without context and historical research and real effort. That's what it took for the rest of us, and you will be no different. But, if you want to know what happened to your country, and to be sure of it and to know that it's true, read carefully. Links to Anna's articles and resources can be found in the video description box. Thank you for subscribing, liking and sharing.